Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me again today for some more Rimworld Alpha 17. My name is Sean, and when we left off it was day number 112, and the pawns of Utopia 17 had, I don't know, fought off an infestation. They've got a bunch of insect meat sitting around here. I decided to set up an area to rebuild their freezer a little larger so we can expand that out into this area, store our additional meat and so forth. Things are going pretty good for us, I would say. We got a sword being crafted over here. They're making armor vests over there. We've got more steel set up to be mined out. Bulk's going to come and address that issue. So a little bit of steel down here too. That'll help us out with the armor vest because those things are real steel hogs. Lots going on. Things are looking good for our pawns. Let's order deconstruct these walls here. Let's set this to be an expand build roof area like that, and then this will be a part of our freezer. Let's set the animal area 1 to not include this freezer. Get out of my freezer, cows. Muffalos. And let's put some floors down in there too, huh? Why not? Granite tile. Right through there and along there, and that's beautiful. We're even going to put one in the doorway. Do I have one in the doorway over there? Looks like I do. Alright, good. Now we're going to zone area. We're going to set a stockpile zone. We're going to set a zone for... how about we copy the settings of this zone and then paste that there, and also have that be, oh, I do have it already be for raw meat, huh? You can be all the raw meat, thank you. Alright, and how about we take this one and we copy that, and then we paste that there, and then we lower a priority on that, so it's preferred. Now this one up here should be lower than preferred. It should be like normal? Sure. Sounds good. Alright, Sean and Tarog are going to get married. That's cool. We'll worry about that when that happens. It's the 4th of April, so springtime is in the air. People are enjoying that. Of course, our freezer is working good because it's still winter outside. Although it is 5 degrees out, so you know that snow's going to melt before too long. And once that snow melts, we will get started. You can see it melting already, although it's still pretty thick, so we have a 52% walk speed there. So maybe it'll take a little longer for it to melt down enough to where we start building that wall, but we will expand out the area for our muffalos, maybe? Still not certain I want to do that because it does mean having to walk across that swamp all the time. But getting a wall over there probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Oh, that's right. I set some steel up to be mined over here too. I set up a bunch of steel to be mined. I pretty much went with all of the easily located mineable steel and indicated that it should be mined. But we've got an expanded area for our food and meat and whatnot in there, so we shouldn't have to worry about that stuff rotting away as the weather gets warmer. And we've cleared out most of the area in here. So, oh, that's vomit, so I guess I don't really need to worry about that. Where would we want to store our wood? I mean, I kind of like having it here, honestly. Do want it somewhere convenient. The problem with having it in here is I think it's probably ugly. Beauty, 100%. Well, that doesn't really count. Oh, it looked like beauty -4 up the top there. Let's see. -3 at least. Oh, wait. Yeah, -4 because it's +3 minus, or +1 minus 4 equals -3. That's how that works. Seakirk is busy clearing all that snow. You'd think there'd be some just everyday cleaning or something that he could be doing, but I guess not. Look at all that kibble. We still have 2,300 kibble, which is fantastic. As the weather gets warmer, we'll start growing more hay. That'll prepare us for next year's kibble supply. We are researching electric cremation. That'll be real good. We can build our cremation thingy. Solar generator, Schmoller Schminerator. I don't care about that breaking down. No big deal. NBD, as the kids might say if they were really lame kids. Alright, trade ship is passing by. That means Lucky Strike is going to come up here. Call that trade ship. But you know what? It's not going to do us any good because we don't have our trade beacon built. So you know what, Lucky Strike? Why don't you hold off? Hold your horses, buddy. Let's go to Architect. Let's go to Miscellaneous. Orbital Trade Beacon. Do I have to do 4 of these stupid things? Or do I have to completely rearrange and have everybody do a bunch of hauling? They do use 50 steel in one component. I guess doing multiple beacons might be the better way of doing it. Well, shit. Trade beacons, you're killing me. Over here would be a beautiful spot for them. Can I build one and then reassign it? Let's find out, I guess. Although, you know what? If we're gonna do that, let's build it. Let's build it up in here first. Okay. And I need to go power. Run that power up there. It's probably going to be too far away to get power. We'll see. Alright. Now you... oh, good. You can be uninstalled and reinstalled. I have to assume you can be reinstalled. You definitely can be uninstalled. Interesting that you can't reinstall it, like without uninstalling it first. There we go. Orbital Trade Beacon. Install. Alright, well that still covers the whole room. So, alright, let's do that. Now, this room, we want to forbid... Wait a minute. Oh. Alright, well we're already forbidding food and stuff in there. So, we don't want textiles. Don't want medicine. Don't want drugs. Don't want components. Don't want nitroamine. We're definitely going to want to have our silver in here. That stuff is fine, I guess. Don't want plasteel in there, or regular steel, or wood. And those things are all well, I guess. Not so thrilled about the apparel stuff. Alright, so we're going to set that to... I guess normal will be fine. And what we need to do is delete a little bit of the zone up here. Put in a new zone. And then make that storage. Clear all, critical silver. And what do we really want to sell? We really want to sell these Skyther blades. So we're actually going to put those in there too. That'll be under items, body parts, artificial, Skyther blade. Great, okay. So now let's let them do the hauling that needs to be done to clear all that stuff up. Mostly I just want to get that silver in there because we can probably buy some medicine and maybe even some bionics. And this is normal priority, right? Normal? Great. So this should be like low. And this one should be low. That way we will get weapons and apparel up in here as well. And then I can see if I need to shift anything out of here. And nobody's really moving the silver up there. There we go. Thank you. Lucky Strike, why don't you go here and let's see what they have. Because we do have the Skyther blades that we can sell pretty quickly. We have a lot of silver kind of loitering around everywhere. That would be nice to get it where it needs to go. Alright, so this is an exotic goods trader. We have Neutromine, which I don't need, right? But I do want some of that Glitter World medicine. That is a lot of Glitter World medicine. Don't need Yayo. I would not mind Pinot. It's going to take up all my money, though. Like a crafting neurotrainer would probably be pretty nice. Or a bionic arm. I feel like crafting neurotrainer would probably be better for us. And I don't really have a whole lot to sell. I can sell that stupid stool that somehow I got a hold of and sell those Skyther blades. Okay, so that means we can't afford to do everything that we're doing right now. And we actually have a bunch of silver kind of piled in other places. So I think we're gonna go with this arrangement right now. Yes. Yes, let's. Alright, accept. Great. And who's going to get that crafting neurotrainer? I'm going to say probably Alexander. Because he is the... or Seekirk? Well, no, Seekirk is pretty busy cooking. Alexander could... Oh yeah, and he can't haul, so definitely Alexander. Alexander... where did... Don't tell me it landed somewhere stupid, like up in there. Where the heck did it land? Oh, over here. That's a good spot for it. Alright, Alexander, use that neurotrainer. Let's take a look at your priorities here, buddy. Okay, so you do already tailor before you research. So you should also smith before you research, now that you're up to level 11. And great, so I could use additional... benches, I think, to allow for the more crafters that we have, although it looks like Alexander just like moved something off of the bench to make room for his project, whatever his next project was going to be. Looks like we have accumulated more of our silver up here, but that's not going to be enough to buy a bionic or any of that. Let's have Lucky Strike give them another call and make sure there's not something I'm missing here. Did we get the silver from down here? We still have 1,000 silver down here, huh? Alright. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy more Pinot, I guess. What do we got 20 of them, so I'm going to buy 10 more. Now, was there a, no, I thought there might have been like a prosthetic arm. I wouldn't have minded getting that, but all they have is a bionic arm, and I don't really think we need that. So why don't I go ahead and get 20 Pinots, and we'll call that good. Alright. Lucky Strike, can you haul that in? Thank you, buddy. And we don't really need these double doors here anymore. So I'm going to deconstruct one of them. I do want to keep a door there, but the double door is really not necessary. It's a dark and stormy night here in Utopia 17. We are out of limestone, I guess? We just don't have 45 limestone. Okay, well, let's cancel that. Let's make one out of marble. Architect, miscellaneous, sarcophagus, marble. Exotic goods trader has left, so I'm glad we went and did our business with him when we did. Managed to do that all right. We couldn't sell any weapons or anything, but you know. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Plasteel longsword, good. Good indeed. W, you're carrying a gun for some reason. Would you be better off with this thing? I think you would. I know I've gone back and forth on whether a pistol or a machine pistol is a superior weapon. I know that this gun is better than that spear. And I know that I want to get Antivirus and Taro to pick up these swords. Now, did somebody already get one of the swords? What? I could have swore I saw 2 of them. Antivirus, come grab this sword. Somebody else didn't take the other one, did they? No? Weird. And it didn't end up in here. That's really weird. Major break risk for Peter. Peter, what are you so upset about? Hideous environment. Really? Seems like a pretty nice environment. Why is it not clean? I don't have anybody set to a high enough cleaning priority. Guess not. W. Looks like your priorities are changing. There you go, buddy. I'll let you finish building that sarcophagus because it needs to be done. And now you are the cleaning master. And why don't you start by cleaning in here? Because Peter is very upset about the whole thing. I don't blame him. Looks like that room was pretty filthy. But looks much better now. Ah, see Kirk's getting in on the cleaning action. I mean, it sort of explains why we're a little behind on cleaning, because we're cleaning up empty caves and whatnot. Electric cremation, I like it. Research screen. And now that we have the advanced research table, we can start doing other things like the multi-analyzer. Let's get that next. Multi-analyzer requires gold and plasteel, I believe. But it's not like I don't think we have any gold, but we're not particularly desperate for it. I can always buy some from a trader if it comes down to that. It's possible we have some exposed. I feel like I saw some gold like right there. Perfect. There's mine that out. So that should be enough. Also, let's just deconstruct these things. Get us some cheap and easy steel from a construction pawn. Oh, somebody's coming to get that silver. Boy, gold is very easy to mine, apparently. Very soft metal. In-game as well as out-of-game. 98. Sweet. That will definitely be enough for us to be able to build our multi-analyzer. And then we'll be able to have better research. So if I build a copy of this, will I be able to fit it right there? Oh, look at that. I am the best. That's what I say. If I was the best, why wouldn't I have a chair there? As a matter of fact, why wouldn't I have some of these kinds of chairs? What do we have here? Should have plenty of cloth. Yeah, all right. Cloth. Let's put one there. And let's put one there. And we'll call that good for now. Not that the comfort level is really going to be necessary, because I feel like these guys, their comfort... Well, his comfort is on the way down. His comfort is also on the way down. Well, that's odd. But his comfort, you can see his comfort is set to go down to 0. Sean's comfort is set to go to 60, whatever. Peter's comfort is set to go to this lower level. He must have a awful chair. Sean has a poor chair, which apparently is much more comfortable than an awful one. good chair. Do they have comfort? 077. 060, which is basically where his little indicator was set for. And 028. Okay, well that makes good sense. You'd think, I probably have looked at that before, but you'd think I would have known those things. I wouldn't be like, oh, look at this! I've been playing this game 1100 hours, and I'm surprised that you can find out these comfort numbers by opening up the... I'm a dummy. Like, this chair here is superior. 096, so Alexander here should be gaining comfort. Look at that. No, I mean, he's already at 096, but that means he's getting luxuriantly comfortable bonuses. So I should build some more of these guys. Up here is where the materials are. So let's just build 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. Now, do I not have a growing zone here? What's going on? I see. It's outside the light. That's why. Spring seems to be ready for me to turn on my growing stuff. So let's do that. Turn on these zones down here. More hay. I don't think we need all that rice so much. So I'm actually going to grow some cotton. And with this one, well, we'll grow some rice. But what I will do up here is maybe switch one of these smaller zones out into Devil Strand. And we're growing cotton over here, right? Cotton, hay grass, rice, hay grass. Good. Idle pawns. Well, that's no good. Lucky Strike and Sean. Lucky Strike could be doing, well, plant cutting, so I should tell him to cut down some trees. Sean could be doing all sorts of stuff, construction and tailoring sort of things. So does that mean that we are... Huh. Well, Alexander, why don't you, buddy, come work on your shirt. Sean, why don't you work on this wall, this long, discussed wall over here. We'll get that started there, and we'll put a segment there and a segment like that. Great. Alright, and we're going to put some doors in there. Like that. And we can actually set like those to be deconstructed. And over here, we were going to build along here. So that means I can deconstruct pretty much this whole thing. And we can remove all that flooring. And I'll wait till he gets that wall built before I start setting up the next segment. Boy, they're not wasting time. They're like, build that wall. That means all of this defensive stuff and whatnot that I've got set up over here is really going to be pointless once I get these things built. But, you know, that's not really so bad, I guess. Don't we have some... I thought we had some rich soil over here, but I guess not. There's some rich soil, but that's not going to be any use for us. Is this rich soil? That's lichen covered dirt. You know, regular soil is fine. It is a little cold, 5 degrees. It's not ideal. Visitors are leaving. So long, visitors. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you stopping in. This is limestone. Yeah, that's cool. We'll remove the floor over here. And then I will build some more limestone wall. along here with what comes up from that floor probably. And then we'll have a bunch of marble coming up from over here that we'll use for some of these walls. I'll set up a little bit along here, maybe like that. Well, maybe not. Maybe like that. And a little bit there. I'll stop. And we'll see what these guys do. So this will make this the only entryway into our main base. I do want to expand. Ah, yeah, that's right. We have our cremation thing set up also. It's going to use quite a few granite blocks, I think. 150. I'm going to need power for it. Guess I'll just set it right there. I'm going to want to, well, shoot, that's not something I can reassign. I was kind of thinking that maybe this would be a better spot for my overall storage. What I could do is just open this up and make it larger. We could leave the little passageway area over here. That's probably what I'll do. And then just use this as our main storage area. Move the you know what I'm talking about, the beacon to a more central location. What I need to do here, not really necessary quite yet, but what we will do here is set up a zone there. Like, oh wow, that was fast. Okay. Gonna set up a zone here. That will be storage, clear all, critical, allow rotten, corpses, human-like, stranger, human. Great. All right. So that will gather all the corpses up there so we can burn them as they come in. And we are going to start exhuming these graves because I want to build the wall along the shoreline here. So the bad guys will have to walk in through the creek. Now, how's this wall coming along? Sort of is. We still have plenty of granite. So I'm going to start building. Have to move this door. Means I have to kind of rearrange the whole thing, huh? I would want to put this door there. I guess I don't really need a double door system, do I? I suppose the raiders could try to break in, but it seems like the raiders don't really go for doors anymore. Not like they used to. But, unfortunately, we cannot continue playing indefinitely. I mean, I suppose we could, but I'm not going to. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have, click the like button, leave me a comment. Guys, I'm going to start streaming again. I'm going to try to anyways, if I can keep up with it. I'm going to start streaming in the mornings. Mornings for me, that's 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern time, 5 o'clock GMT. So for the rest of the world, it's less of a morning. And I'm going to try to do that pretty much every day. I'm going to play a rotation of games. One of them will be Rimworld. So I'm going to start up a, I'm thinking a tribal run, actually, for my stream. And of course, you can always watch the streams later on. It's not like they go anywhere. They're all available on the regular website, kind of like a Let's Play, except not. But I always appreciate people coming out for the streams, being able to chat with everybody and stuff. So I hope you will take a look and help support me there. I appreciate it. And thanks again, everybody, for being such great fans or viewers or shoot, what are we called here? That doesn't even say on there, huh? Not best buds. Well, whatever. You know what I mean. You guys are great. That's the point. Thank you for being great. I appreciate it. And I hope you will join us for the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.